7 Action News reporter Kim Russell joining us live right now, looking into whether a disaster like the one near Miami, what if it happened here in Michigan? Are we prepared for something like that? And Kim, what have you learned?
You know, we asked the question, how many dangerous buildings are there here in Michigan? And what we learned is that there is not a state report of just how many there are statewide, but there are many people working to make sure our buildings are safe. Security video showed it seemed to happen in an instant. The Surfside condo building in Miami collapsed, claiming lives.
This building was built in the early 1980s. That means it was designed in the late 70s. And at that time, most of the codes in the US and around the world did not have provisions for what we call structural integrity.
Sharif Al-Tawil is a professor of civil and environmental engineering at the University of Michigan who has studied how buildings respond to stress, looking for ways to help them withstand unintended damage, such as a sinkhole or a gas explosion.
And this is what new generations of codes are trying to change now, is that we can absorb initial damage without ending up the way we ended up with this particular case.
This is scary. And I mean, until the investigation's done, nobody knows what happened.
Michael Wilson is a building official in Pontiac. He says building officials will study this with the goal of making sure it does not happen in their communities. He says building inspectors keep an eye on construction, but you, the public, are the eyes on many existing structures.
If we receive a complaint, we're usually out there within 24 hours.
It's unprecedented. You couldn't predict it.
This brings to light that it can happen anywhere at any time. And so that's why you have to be prepared for things like this.
Chris Martin and Dave McIntyre say if there ever is such a disaster here in Michigan, the Michigan Task Force 1 team of first responders trains to respond. They have never seen a building collapse exactly like this in Michigan, but they also had never seen a dam collapse, emptying a huge lake before it happened last year to the Edenville Dam.
We had a plan and there were 0 fatalities. So Michigan is prepared. You know, it's a challenge just when you have any kind of event like this.
Back here live in Pontiac, building official Mike Wilson says that his team has been very proactive, making sure that buildings here in this community are safe. And they've also been very proactive when it comes to getting rid of dangerous buildings. And the numbers back him up. He says here in Pontiac, over the last decade approximately, they have demolished about 1,000 buildings with the help of federal funding. It also brings to home the importance of our building inspectors and their work. Reporting live in Pontiac, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
And being prepared. Kim, thank you so much.